words, dystopia and utopia. Raise your hand if you have background knowledge on either of those. Okay. Well, some of us do, so let's talk about that. Sienna, what do you know?
It's basically the opposite of utopia. It's like what you imagine when you think of zombie apocalypse, but
Okay.
there's no zombies, and it's basically Fallout.
Okay, so Fallout, what you think of when you think of the apocalypse. Sian mentioned it's the opposite of a utopia. Thomas, what else do you know?
About dystopia and
Either.
utopia is like a perfect paradise and nothing goes wrong. And dystopia is basically like the apocalypse, like the Hunger Games.
Great example. Okay, so as Thomas said, a utopia is a perfect place where nothing goes wrong. And a dystopia is like the apocalypse, like the Hunger Games. Elijah?
You're missing one short utopia. You know this, right?
We're just going to focus on these for our next
You
video.
forgot to.
Oh, okay, so we can talk about Zootopia, right? So Zootopia is a play on the word utopia. So they meant for that to be like a utopia. Did it turn out that way? Maybe not. Okay. Anything else on these two words? Nathan?
I guess.
I believe that the word utopia in Greek to English almost the Japanese fictional place that does not exist.
Okay. All right, so I want you to think about all of these ideas that we've thought about, as well as the terms dystopia and utopia. So when we're finished watching this clip, we're going to talk about how these themes appear in what we're about to watch, and then whether the situation we're going to see is a dystopia or a utopia. So I want you to track this screen. We're going to
This number is small from what happened to it.
remember, this is 1964.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound.
When we walked in there, what I saw was Ms. Gillen asking prompting guiding questions to the students. For example, question 1, we walked in, ways of change, what is it? The student replied, technology. Gave him time to think about it, replied. Then she had some like vocabulary words, utopia, dystopia. Again, students got an opportunity to voice their opinion or voice their answer. One student replied, dystopia, Ms. Gillen, basically opposite of utopia. It's a fallout, apocalypse. Utopia, one of the students responded, thinks that's a Greek meaning, a fictional place does not exist.
Right. I also noticed that they had done something before we came in. They all had a sheet of paper on their desk and they had written down, I guess, predictions or things that they were getting ready to discuss in class. So they had been thinking before we got there. I don't know exactly what the prompting questions were because we weren't in there for that, but they did have a rubric on their desk where they were recording answers, and all of them had something written down, and their responses didn't match, like they were very individualized.
She was talking to them about utopia, dystopia. I also noticed a student bring up the term zootopia, which she briefly engaged him in conversation on. And she had a 10-minute timer on the board. And the clip was from 1964. And she asked them, is this utopia or is this dystopia? And that's everything else you guys got.
She also had all of their procedures on the board, like drill and slant. She didn't have to refer to them. I didn't ever hear her refer to them.
Right.
But the children were all doing what was on the drill chart or on the slant chart, and there was no conversation about it.
When I say boom, you say time. Boom, time, boom, time, boom, time. That's how we do it. We scared, no guys. Woo! When I say low, you say inference. Low, inference, low, inference, low, inference. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. What is low inference?
Dude, low inference is what you see when you walk into a classroom.
And it's what you hear.
Oh, that's it. Does anybody have a V8?